Somewhere in the city that defines holiday magic is a man who wants a little eggnog with his mistletoe. And that guy would like to carol you. Featuring the musical stylings of Mel Tunney and the Dream in Color Singers. Straight ahead on this holiday edition, sketch comedy from the Skit Guys, Pan and Kim Holderness, and Doodad. Special music from Tommy Prophet, Kristen Getty, Blessing Offer, and Dan and Shay. And special Christmas thoughts from David Blatt and Alistair Begg. And now, from Times Square, the man who casting directors said was even too mean to play Ebenezer Scrooge, here's
Merry Christmas to you too, Dave.
That was unexpected.
Now you're forgiven.
Thank you.
You have a question?
Yeah, what do you like best about Christmas?
Favorite part of this Christmas season?
Yeah.
That is a very interesting one, since you just called me Ebenezer Scrooge.
I did.
Because I do try to be the kind of person that keeps Christmas in his heart all year long. Now I've been a curmudgeon in the past. I've been Scroogey in the past.
Yep.
But I don't think I'm that person anymore. And I think that's the power of Christmas. The power of Christmas is for the person of Christmas to change your life. And I think he's changed my life. And I don't think I'm that mean Scrooge curmudgeon person anymore. But my favorite part of this Christmas, that's a great question, Dave. Thank you for asking that. I think probably my favorite memory from this Christmas will be not the Gettys at Carnegie Hall, Keith turning 50. It won't be seeing my friend Brooke Singman at the Heritage Foundation party here in New York. It won't be dancing the night away with Imran Ansari. None of those things will be. I think my favorite will be the night that we took the ankle biters, which they're no longer ankle biters. In fact, my oldest ankle biter is now, I think, taller than me. But the night that we took them caroling for the first time, and we took them just a week or so ago, just a little more than a week ago, we took them to a senior living facility. My bride and I, when we were growing up, we had been to many nursing homes. Our choirs sang at them when you're growing up and so forth. But my kids have never frequented one. So we were going to go out and go caroling just in the neighborhood anyway. We had some neighbors we were going to go sing Christmas songs for. And somebody called and said, would you mind coming over to the nursing home, the senior living facility? And it really is a nice facility. I mean, the things they have at these places now are so different than the ones that my grandparents went to. But anyway, and my kids not only sang their guts out on all the songs, I mean, just sang at the top of their lungs. And we didn't have that big of a group. You can see from the picture, just a few kids and a few adults. But there were a lot of musicians in the group, actually. So it kind of worked out easy that way. But then when we were done, particularly my baby girl and my middle is my Steven Spielberg in the making. He's the one that wants to go out and make the movies. He's created the now famous comic book series Hank and Clammy. But they wanted to go over and spend time with the seniors that had gathered to hear us sing them. And we weren't even very good, but they had gathered, and every one of them thanked us. Some thanked us for coming and singing for them. Some thanked us for bringing the children. And that's the part that kind of got me choked up a little bit. You're bringing your kids, and we thank you for that, because it hit me that suddenly there were probably people in that room that had not seen a child in many years. And Christmas is about a baby who came as a child, grew up, became a fully functional adult, did things that we call ministry to help people, eventually gave his life for our eternity, and asks us to trust him. And that, my friend, is the meaning of Christmas. That's why Christmas is important. It's not so much the baby born in the manger, it's who the baby born in the manger grows up to become and what he accomplishes. But I don't know, as we kind of kick off this one special Christmas, and that's what this night is, friend. We do a big blowout every year for our Christmas show, and tonight we've got a great lineup. Tommy Prophet's here, the Skit Guys, Kristen Getty and Blessing Offer, who I was just with at Carnegie Hall, Penn and Kim Holderness, Alistair Begg, David Platt, and before we're done, Dan and Shay will be back with some, we'll end with the same song that we end every year, but it'll be their version instead of, I think last year was Michael W. Smith, but just very, very blessed. So to answer your question, Dave, and thank you for asking it, I want this Christmas to be special because of the memories that my family made, and particularly for enlarging their hearts and world and mind and seeing something different and seeing something that was not particularly easy for them to see for the first time, but that they responded and loved and showed compassion and spread a little bit of cheer. And have already asked, hey, Dad, can we go back next year? Can we do the same thing again? And I don't know about you, but when I was a kid and we'd go sing in the nursing homes, I thought that the smells were terrible, and I was very uncomfortable with the stage of life that people were in, and the sounds, and sometimes the behavior and other things. But my kids, they didn't have any of that. None of that was left in their DNA. They said, no, how can we make these people's lives happier? And got to tell you, as a dad, that's about as good as it gets. So that's my favorite. That and we get a brand new administration in January. So there's lots to be thankful for. But friends, I don't know where you're at this holiday night. I don't know what season of life you're in. I don't know. Maybe you need to hear some of the encouragement that we've got coming for you tonight. We've got some great comedy. The Skid Guys are here. The Dude Dad is here. Penn and Kim Holderness are bringing it tonight. We've got lots of good stuff for you in regards to all of this. And some very powerful Christmas thoughts from David Platt and Alistair Begg. And some music to cheer your way. It's one special Christmas. It's our spectacular holiday blowout here at That Kevin Show.
Christmas time, here we go. That Kevin Show.